morning, everyone. It is Monday. What is the date? June 17th, and the countdown begins. I say the countdown begins because we basically almost have 30 days until my surgery, and my pre-op appointment is this week. It is on Thursday. So it seems like everything's kind of moving along, but I'm about to go into work, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Good afternoon. I just got off work. I'm about to be on my way home, and we have a semi-busy day or night when we get home. But I just want to explain to you guys why I didn't put out a video last week, and that is because it really wasn't even a week. So the first 2 days I was actually sick. So Monday and Tuesday my stomach was killing me. I wasn't feeling good, and I wasn't doing so well. Wasn't feeling so hot. So I didn't record anything that day, and I was struggling. But Wednesday, I started recording. I was like, okay, I can kind of fix this, quote unquote. And I tried to fix it, but then I pulled my back. So Wednesday night I pulled my back, and that was fine and dandy, and I was struggling with that. And then over the weekend I was thinking, oh, maybe I should do something, and I was like, no, you know what, I'll just start back again Monday. So yeah, I skipped a week. But I'm hoping to get back in the groove of things. Since my back is still hurting, I was planning on working out, but because of my back issue, I gotta figure out something else. So yeah, so that's the reason for why I don't have a video out, whatever. But yeah, the countdown begins. I have my pre-op appointment this week, and things are starting to move along. When I get home, my plan, what I want to do is I want to bathe the dogs when I get home, and just look into some other services that me and Cameron could use while I'm out of commission for surgery. So like right now we already have a cleaning service, and we think we're going to, well, we don't have the cleaning service. They're going to start right before surgery and continue doing, stuff during my recovery. And then we're gonna do a meal service for me, just me. If Cameron wants some too, obviously, he can get some too. But he's fine with making his own meals and saving money because it is pretty expensive. So, we're gonna do the meal service for me, so that no matter who's taking care of me, or even if it's myself when I'm on one crutch, but I still can't really move around or stand a long time, I just pop it in the microwave and be fine. So even though I say it's a busy night, the two dogs, it is busy because I got both dogs. I need to clip their nails. I need to take their bedding out of their cages, clean their cages, and do all that stuff. I don't know exactly what else I want to do when I get home, but I can figure it out when I get there. I'm gonna keep unpacking the bathroom. That might be something else I do. Keep unpacking the bathroom, which I was trying to do in last week's video to save the vlog, but I pulled my back doing that. I literally went down to pick up something and it pulled it out. So I don't know, but yeah. So when I get home, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna bathe these dogs. That's what the starting plan is. So I made it home. I just realized because I pulled my back, I cannot wash and bathe my big butt babies. Yeah, so change of plans. I'm still gonna wash their stuff because it needs to be washed, but I'm gonna do this quick spray, waterless shampoo, and that's what we're gonna do to bathe them. I know that's not ethical. I should have thought about this. I didn't, so that's my bad. But they'll get their baths on either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday when Cameron can help me. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's gonna be the plan. So I'm still gonna wash all their stuff and everything, but I won't be able to bathe them because I cannot lean over the bathtub for that long. I can barely lean now. Sitting in this position, if I go like this, it hurts. My back hurts. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But we're still gonna do stuff. I'm not gonna just not do anything because of that. We're still gonna get stuff done. I really want to get the entryway done. I just don't know what to do with everything yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna come up with something. Hey guys, good afternoon. Yes, afternoon. Just got off work. It's gonna be a short night. Didn't record anything in the morning because I already had lunch packed and I just kind of got up and went. I'm back home now. I know what I want to do is we have like an outdoor rug that we had on the balcony of our old apartment. I want to put that outside. I want to let the dogs play a little bit. Also need to train the dogs a little bit, so we'll do that after they play so that they're a little tired out. And yeah, usually Cameron does the training in the morning, but he didn't get to it today, so I'm gonna be doing it. And is there anything that I want to get done today? I don't really, like, there's a bunch of stuff that I need to get done, like I absolutely need to get done, but I feel like a lot of it is going to take longer than the time I have. Yeah, so I don't know, but I know first I'm gonna do the outdoor stuff, put the rug down, let the dogs play, and pick up any like dog poop I see. It's a great task. But yeah, I think I'm just probably gonna pack my lunch like I did yesterday, and like I really feel like I should be doing something, but I can't think of anything right now. If I do think of something, I will definitely prop you guys up and record, but I really don't feel like I'm gonna be doing anything. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to see if I can find some good back stretching videos that don't involve a lot of hip motion, because a lot of the problem I have with, like, you know, people will say, oh, you have back pain, stretch. Well, the problem is most of back stretches have some kind of hip involved, like, oh, cross his leg over this leg and then pull back. Well, I can't do that. So I'm gonna see if I can find some good back stretching videos that don't require a lot of the hinging motion in my hips. And then I also want to find some workouts that are just sitting. Like, I know that sounds kind of lazy, but the reason I'm not working out is because my lower half is not working with me. So even like I was just walking in the office and it would hurt. And so I'm like, imagine trying to walk around the block or around the neighborhood or on a treadmill. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna not feel good. I'm not gonna go for long, and then it's gonna just keep hurting worse if I just keep making it hurt. So I was like, I want to, like, my upper half's fine, I can work that out, but it's kind of hard to do upper body motions without doing lower body motions unless I'm in a gym, which I don't have a gym membership because I don't want to get one because I'm about to have surgery. So it's like, oh, it's a bunch of moving parts. But I think if I can find one where like I can sit on the edge of my bed, I can sit on the edge of the couch and do some cardio, or even buy dumbbells and do like upper body workout that way, I think it will be good. I think that will be a good thing for me. So, and that's something I could do every day. So, yep, I want to find those workouts. That's definitely something I really want to do tonight. And then, but other than that, I want to get the outside set up. And yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to keep going with throughout the day. If I find anything interesting that I do, I will prop you guys up. But if I don't, then it's gonna be a short night. So I finished the outside. But as I was looking back at the video, now that it's dark and I'm inside, I realized it was still on time lapse. So the video is literally fast paced and you just need to go. And that's about it. So that video is scrapped. But I did finish it. It now has 2 chairs and a little gray table. I couldn't show you the gray table in the time lapse because I had to rinse it off and my little tabletop tripod was sitting on it. So I finished the outside. I picked up some dog poop. That actually took an hour or so because there's a lot of dog poop because we have 2 big dogs and a lot of yard. So I picked up some dog poop, and then I realized I almost forgot I needed some more pants for work because I literally have 1 pair of jeans and 2 work pants. That's it. So I needed some more pants. So I went to Walmart, got some pants. and we're gonna try them on. I'm gonna see which ones I like and which ones I'm gonna return. Still got the receipt, so that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully I like them because I really need a couple more. So, and one of them were long, and Walmart having long pants for a long girly, very, very rare. So yes, we're gonna try them on. So these are the first ones. I actually really like them. They're stretchy too. There's no like buttons or anything. I think they fit well all around. And I know it's really hard to see the length, but I'm like 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot, and they go to like my ankle. So they're probably not as long as they would expect it to be on somebody shorter, but I think these are a good length for me, and they're very comfortable. Unfortunately, there's no pockets, but women don't get pockets. So, but yeah, I really like these. They're super comfy, but yeah, I think these are a go. So, I mean, as like with this over everything, it looks good. The length is really good. It's down to my ankles. You guys can see. It's down to my ankles. But the only problem I have is, so it looks good here, but then dips back here. I don't know, I guess if that's normal. You know, I could always wear a belt. But these actually fit pretty decently. You know, I'm just worried about like that part. But if I wear a tank top like this or tuck it, you know, for work, because I usually wear a tank top and then like a blouse over it. So I actually think these might work. It's just I think my inseam's a little longer than expected, because these are technically, I think these are supposed to be high rise. So high rise to me is like up here, and I feel like it's here and then like one movement and it's like down. So I don't know. I gotta think about it. I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna ponder. But these are I don't know. So those go in the I don't know pile. Yeah. So these are easily a no. And it's because of this area right here. And this is actually like all my fault why that area is the way it is, because I decided to try the high rise curvy. As you can see from this side, I'm straight. I literally go like this, and then for my legs. So like my curves are more like on this side, but I guess with these pants high rise curvy, it's like curvy here. So they put a lot of room here. And because they put a lot of room here, it's just way too loose, and it falls and it like crunches up, and like as I was pulling it up, I couldn't even keep it up. It was, yeah. So these are probably gonna be automatically a no. So I don't know about these either. So these are supposed to be the long. I don't know who they were measuring to get the long, but these are basically almost floods, just like every other pants. Like they feel like every other pants. They are straight leg, and I usually don't do straight leg. But they still do the like dip thingy. I don't know. Is that like normal? Like, is that something I need to worry about? Because I feel like all my jeans do that. They have this little dip thingy, and like I can't. Oh, excuse me. I can't pull it up, you know. And like I feel like it just looks weird, because if I wore something like a crop top or anything, it just kind of, you know. And then obviously you can see my underwear, but these are like high-waisted underwear, so it's kind of like whatever. But still, I feel like you would be able to see my underwear, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling these either. I just don't think, like, they are comfy. They feel good on the thighs. They feel good like everywhere else. It's just the waist always gets me. Maybe I can get over it. You know, maybe I can wear some underwear, put on a belt. But I will say the length is also getting me, because it's straight. It like feels like it flares out at the bottom. So I don't know. If this is a no as well, then we got one pant. So we have the like work looking one. So at least one is better than none. But I've always had problems with jeans, because like I feel like I used to actually get jeans from Belk, like along like middle school, right before my growth spurt. But then once I had my growth spurt, like jeans never really fit me right, and I always had like that dip, and it was always too tight or too short, or I flooded, and it was just kind of like a mess. The only jeans that have really ever fit me good, like it was like all the way across, whatever, is Gap jeans, and usually high rise. High rise are better for me because of the dip. The high rise kind of makes up for it. So Gap jeans are perfect because they do have long. The only part are they have tall. So unfortunately, I gotta order them. But as long as I know my inseam, I just order like a whatever, 28, 30, whatever, long or tall, and then cut them with cover color, and they come in and they feel good. So you might be like, well, why didn't you go to Gap? Well, Gap jeans are like $6. So yeah, I might look back again to see if I can find any. Maybe check my inseam. So what I used to do is I used to go into Gap, like at one of our malls here, there was a Gap. There's not a Gap anymore. So I would used to go into Gap. They used to not have tall in the store unless someone returned them. But they used to not have tall in the store. But what I would do is try them on for the inseam to make sure I got the number right. And once I got the number right and I like the style, I would go up to the counter and be like, hey, can I order this but make it tall? Can I get whatever, 30 tall or whatever? So I might just look into that again and do a 30 tall or 32 tall or whatever and order it. Because these feel, like, as you can see, I'm still in them because they're comfortable. It's just the waist just makes me feel very self-conscious. I don't know. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. But I don't know. So we'll see. I might keep these ones because these are the most comfortable of the all. The second ones were definitely a no. And the first ones are probably going to be a no because one, they were really hard to get on, and two, it didn't feel good. So these are really comfortable. So yeah. So these are probably going to be a no. I also got a little like sweater jacket thing because in my office it is kind of cold. Even though it's really hot down here, it's actually pretty cold. And I actually bring a lot of like sweaters and cardigans. So I thought this one was really cute. So obviously this is not an outfit. It could be, I mean, depending on who you at. But I thought this was really cute. The only problem I thought I was gonna have was the arm length. So I don't know. So I'll look at myself in the mirror, but even with arms down, it feels like it's fitting. But as soon as I bring my arms up, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. I feel like I overthink even when it comes to like clothing, because like, I don't know. I just need to get more confidence. So I know exactly like, okay, I like to look at this. I like to look at that. So I'm going to go look in the mirror, see how I feel about everything, and make my decisions. But it's probably going to be this is still a maybe. I'm going to look at myself. But definitely 2 no's on the jeans, yes on the work pants, and I'm going to look at myself in this as well to see how I'm feeling about it. So, but other than that, that's the night. I'm about to get ready for bed anyways and go to sleep. And then tomorrow we have another day of work. I probably will not record the morning because it's the typical same old. I know I said I wanted to, but there's literally nothing happens. I wake up, I get dressed, and I go. But so I will talk to you guys after I get off work. I do have a chiropractor appointment tomorrow, so hopefully that can help my back. And while I'm in bed, I'm going to look for those stretching videos and workout videos, and I'm going to start that tomorrow. I'm going to get in a routine. I'm going to get everything done because picking up poop and letting the dogs play outside took a little bit longer than expected. So I need to watch my time when it comes to that, and then I can come back in and do the workouts and do the stretching. So that's the plan. And then Thursday is my pre-op. So I think tomorrow will be 30 days until my surgery, and it's just, I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous. But we can talk about that more on Thursday. I'll talk more about like my feelings about my surgery on Thursday once I make sure all my questions are answered and I go through pre-op and everything seems to be they give me the green light for my surgery next month. So yeah, so Thursday will definitely be a sit down, let's talk about how I feel about the surgery day. Maybe even tomorrow, I don't know, but probably gonna be Thursday after my pre-op appointment. So I'm gonna head to bed. You guys get a good night's sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so I just got off work. I'm on my way to my chiropractor appointment, and then I'll be home. So Again, like yesterday, I really don't know what the plan is. I know that I need to pick up like some dog poop in the yard, because I think I have someone cutting my grass tomorrow, but I'm not for sure. So yeah, that's the only thing I know I need to do. I don't know if I'm gonna record that, because with my tripod it's kind of hard to record. Yeah, it's just not the best, but I am gonna record me doing my stretches and my chair workout, or my sit down workout. I am gonna record that. So I think the next time you'll see me, I'll be stretching and I'll be working out. So see you guys in a bit. So I tried doing the seated workouts, because there's multiple I have saved, and I kind of realized I need a real chair. Can't be doing it on the couch. Can't really be doing it on the edge of my bed. I need a real chair, because the things and movements they were doing, my butt is like lower than my knees, so it just doesn't work out. So I'm waiting for my kettle to boil water, and I'm going to drink some tea, because right now technically I'm in my fasting, and so I can't eat anything, but I can drink things that are low calorie. So I think I hear it whistling, so I'm gonna make me some tea. Good morning, everybody. So today is the day where I will have my pre-op appointment. Kind of nervous, kind of excited, because that means we're getting closer and we're kind of finalizing everything. And yeah, so I'm about to head into work for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna leave, head back home, and me and my dad are gonna go to my pre-op appointment up in Tennessee, since that's where I'm getting the surgery done. And yeah, so it's kind of like a little road trip that we have to do, but I feel very comfortable with the surgeons and the doctors and the nurses, that I'm not nervous about them. I have no like doubts about them. I'm just nervous about the surgery and the process of recovering in general. So also today I weighed myself, and I'm 199.6, which, you know, I'm losing a couple pounds, which is good. I've been doing like intermittent fasting, but I've kind of realized, you know, I'm about to have surgery in a month, so like I'm doing all this fasting, and then I'm probably gonna just reverse it. When I say reverse it, I mean it's gonna be all out of whack by the time when I have surgery, because my schedule's not gonna be the same. So I've realized I'm gonna use the fasting as a guideline, but I'm not gonna like overdo it and just be like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore my hunger cues right now because I'm in my fasting window. No, I'm gonna eat a small snack or something like that. I think I'm gonna start focusing more on getting a healthy balanced diet and healthy balanced meal while also having the fasting window, so that way I don't overeat, because I feel like one of my biggest things is overeating. Like I'll eat past the feeling of being full. So just a couple things I gotta think about, but I am pretty proud that I've lost a couple pounds. I've been doing pretty good with the fasting, but with the circumstances of what's coming up for me, it kind of varies on what my next steps are. So okay, I'm about to go into work, and I will see you guys in a bit. Good evening, everyone. It is Friday, and it's, as I said, evening. I didn't obviously talk about my post-op appointment and how I'm feeling about my surgery yesterday, because I was trying to collect my thoughts and figure out exactly how I feel about it. Just wanted to really process what I was feeling. And today I really didn't record much. Today I got my nails done for the last time, as I don't want to do my nails right before surgery, just in case nail polish is a problem. And also it's like spending money for what I'm getting my nails done for. What some people might say, oh, well, it makes you feel good, but I'm gonna be like immobile. I don't really want to spend the money. So so last time getting my nails done, I was supposed to get like a waxing appointment, sugaring appointment tomorrow, but I canceled that, because again, why am I waxing? Because the point I was trying to do was, okay, wax so it's like consistent, normal, whatever, but I'm about to go on a hiatus where I'm not waxing for who knows how long, because I can't really sit for prolonged after the surgery. It just depends. So with that being said, how do I feel about my surgery? I will say I'm nervous, which a lot of people would say is normal for any surgery to be nervous, But for me, this is not a normal feeling because I've had a bunch of previous surgeries before. I've had 2 right hip labral repairs. I have 1 left hip labral repair. I've had colonoscopy, endoscopy, wisdom teeth removal. You know, some people don't call some of those things surgeries, but I feel like anything you go under anesthesia for and, you know, they're looking at your body or fixing something in your body, I feel like that's surgery. And I think medically they classify it as surgery. Yeah. I haven't really ever been nervous to have a surgery, but this one's a little nerve-wracking because it's different, a lot different. All my other surgeries have either been like non-invasive in the sense of like a colonoscopy where they're just looking for stuff, or endoscopy when they're just looking for stuff. And then with my labral surgeries, I have just like 2 little scars on the side of each hip because they were orthoscopic surgeries where they just went in with 2 small instruments and fixed what they needed to fix. But this surgery is very different. They're literally cutting my leg, like not cutting my leg off, but like cutting my leg open because, in a sense, if you don't like talk about anything dealing with medical stuff, surgery, whatever, should have did this prior. But if you don't like talk about surgery or medical stuff, I would just skip ahead. I'll put what to skip to up here. So, but, okay, back to what I was saying. With my surgery, it's called a PAO. I don't know how to say it I don't know how to say the medical terms, but it's called a PAO. And basically what the surgeon's going to do is he's going to break my pelvic bone, the socket, and he's going to break it in 4 places and rotate it, move it, align it to where it needs to be, what it should have been when I was born, and put screws in it, long screws in it to make sure it stays. That's the surgery. And I knew that when I did my research on it at first. And I was like, okay, yeah, break bone, rotate it, makes sense, whatever. But then when I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, dang, my bone's gonna be broken. Like, it's not like a surgery where I come out of it and yeah, my body needs time to heal, but it's fixed. No. This surgery is your bone is broken and you need a lot of time to heal. And even though I did hear him say, oh, you're gonna be on crutches for 3 months, I'm like, oh, okay. But like now I'm circling back and I'm like, dang, I will not be able to do my normal stuff for 3 months. And then I even stopped myself there and I said, 3 months ain't even the recovery time. So like a lot of people have been asking me what's the recovery time? And I'm like, well, I'll be 3 months on crutches. That's not the recovery time. That's just 3 months on crutches. That's not even starting to walk again or squat or kneel or do anything, bend. Like I might do a little bit of that in physical therapy, but I'm not going to be fully recovered for a while. So me and Cameron, we have taken precautions in the sense of services to help us along with this process because I'm going to be down. I'm literally not going to be able to help like with anything because I can't do anything. Like maybe like 2 months in, I might be able to do a little something, but I'm still on crutches, you know? And even during my pre-op appointment, he was filling out the checklist and he says, you're going to be on crutches for 12 weeks, 3 months, you know? So some of the services we're going to do is we're going to do a cleaning service. I know some people might say, well, your boyfriend can do that, Cameron can do that, you know, it'll be fine, he's able-bodied. Well, an able-bodied person who's working full-time still, cutting the grass, doing all the outside work, then he's also taking care of the dogs because I won't be able to help with that in the slightest. Then he's also cleaning the whole house, plus among all the other things that I usually do, like cook. Like, and people might be like, oh, well, that's so simple. But like, for our dynamic, it's not that simple, you know? I have been willing and I've loved to meal prep his meals at the beginning of the week. When I have surgery, that's not going to happen. So what's probably going to happen is I find a recipe, give him the ingredients, he go gets them, and I tell him what to do or send him a link to a recipe. And he figures it out. Usually crock pot recipes, those are the easiest. So that's probably what's going to happen. you know, but with the cleaning, it would just make our lives a lot easier if we had the cleaning service while I'm recovering. We've already talked to the cleaning service about how if they could do the bedroom first, like I move out of the bedroom, they do the bedroom first, clean it, and then they clean the rest of the house while I'm still in the bedroom. So that way I have my bed, I can rest and, you know, relax while they're cleaning the rest of the house. And luckily, our bathroom, like, connects. Like, this isn't the only place to get to our bathroom in a sense. So she can still work on the bathroom while I'm in the bedroom and continue out, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping it's smooth. I'm hoping it goes well and everything. And even if she needs to walk through, I don't mind, you know. But we're getting a cleaning service that's gonna come bi-weekly. Obviously Cameron's gonna do some of the things like washing sheets and stuff that happens weekly, you know, vacuuming, sweeping, mopping, but like the deeper clean, the cleaning service will come bi-weekly. And then another service we're doing is meals. So like factory meals. That's the brand we're probably gonna go with because again, I can't cook. I won't be able to stand, and people might be like, well, just get microwavable meals from Walmart. That's great and all, but because with all my dietary issues, I don't even like those meals while I'm not having surgery. I got those meals sometimes for convenience for work, but overall, I don't want that to be every single meal, especially with the high sodium. So with these factory meals, I can say, hey, I need to be a low carb keto diet. And whoever's taking care of me, whether it's my dad, whether it's Cameron, whether it's my mom, they can just pop it in the microwave and I'm good. I'm good to go. Obviously, breakfast might be cereal, might be oatmeal, might be if Cameron cooks eggs and bacon and stuff like that, then it might be that. It really all depends on the situation, but we're probably just gonna get lunch and dinner meals. And then on the weekend, when I say weekend, our weekend's mostly like Thursday, Friday, or, you know, Friday, mostly because we're both kind of off on Friday. Then on Friday, he might want to get chop and he'll bring me something like that. Obviously, we don't know the whole thing because it hasn't happened yet. But we try to plan and we're trying to prepare. The sooner the better to make it easier for everyone, especially me. And especially the people who are taking care of me. So, yeah. What's another service? Another service, and people might think, oh, this is like such a minuscule thing, but there's a service here where I live called Pet Butler. And basically they come and they just pick up the dog poop. That's it. They come, pick up all the dog poop in your yard, and discard it every week. I think that's a great service to have, at least right now, because I usually pick up dog poop. Cameron can easily pick up dog poop, that's fine. But it makes it simple because they come on Tuesdays. So they come on Tuesdays, and then they come on Tuesdays, and they clean up everything. And then Cameron usually cuts the grass Thursday, Friday. So that's perfect. Makes it simple. So I think those are the big services that are coming. I can't think of any like other services that are pertaining to the surgery. Like we have other services that we just started, like lawn care, not cutting, but like it seems like the tenants before us didn't really take care of their lawn, take care of the lawn. So the lawn is very patchy and it doesn't really look good. It's just full of weeds. So we're getting a lawn care service to help with that, but that doesn't pertain to surgery, you know. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I don't think so. I don't think there's any other services that we're going to get pertaining to the surgery. So that's the plan. I'm nervous. I'm not nervous about the surgeons or the nurses or anybody on the staff. Everybody that I've met is super nice. The surgeon made me feel comfortable the first time I met him. He explained to me what I had. He explained to me how to fix this. He explained to me everything kind of wrong and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm not nervous about them. I'm just nervous because I've never had something like this. And also, I've never been hospitalized. That's the thing. Never been hospitalized. Not even for like something other than surgery, non-surgery related. Like just coming in with some ER problems or something. Never been hospitalized. My other surgeries, never been hospitalized. Everything has been outpatient. I get it fixed that day, leave that day. That's it. This, I'm staying for 4 days. That's a lot. That, you go from not being hospitalized to being hospitalized for 4 days after surgery. Like, it really clicks in my brain. This is a major surgery. This is major. This isn't a minor, yeah, let's get it fixed real quick and done. No, this is a major surgery. So I also didn't know that I'm gonna need a right hip brace. Found that out yesterday as well. They fitted me for that. It's kind of bulky, but obviously, you know, it's to help my hip and make sure my hip doesn't do stuff it's not supposed to. And then we were also told we need to buy one of those ice circulating machines. They're really neat. You usually fill it with water or ice, something along those lines. And it circulates through the area wherever you put the patch. And it circulates through the area to make it's ice. So instead of holding ice on there, you have this machine. So we have to buy that. There's also equipment at home. We're thinking of getting like a suction cup handle for the shower, so I have something to hold while I shower. Also thinking of maybe an elevated toilet seat and a freestanding handles to help with the toilet. Trying to think. We also just ordered nightstands because we kind of realized if I'm gonna be in the bed most of the time, I'm gonna need something to put like my stuff on. Like right now, I'm just using a box because I really don't know where to put my candles. Those are all my candles. So don't really know where to put my candles. So I'm using it as a table right now. But when I have surgery, I need something to put like a plate or a drink or my phone. You know, I can't be reaching down off the bed to get anything, especially since I'm having it on my right side. You know, I can't, you know, do those things. So yeah, it's a lot of prep work. I'm actually not stressed about it though. I'm not stressed about the prep work because it can still happen even after I have surgery, if that makes sense. Like I can get home and yes, you know, whoever needs to help me use the bathroom for the first couple of days, but then let's say we order whatever we need to order, it can come in and we're still good. So yeah. And then since we're going to be in the hospital for a couple of days anyways, we can realize, okay, what else do we need to get? Order it while we're in the hospital, it'll be there by the time we get back. So that's the plan. That's everything that's going on. I'm ready. I will say after the appointment yesterday, it makes me more ready to have the surgery because also I had a cortisone shot in my right hip to help up until surgery, and I think it's wearing off because it's starting to hurt up in the labrum area every time I walk, and I'm having trouble. Like right now, this seems to be pretty decent sitting. But like every other sitting position, I lean to the left a lot. And that's just because it's like prolonged on this side. It's just very painful. So my cortisone shots are wearing out and I'm just ready to have this freaking surgery. Yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready to get it done with. I'm ready to start recovering. I'm ready to start healing. I'm ready to be able to fix other things because, you know, I have these back issues and all these other joint issues. And now finding out that they were probably overcompensating for my hip. You know, I can't wait for my hip to be fully recovered so that I can start working on my back or my knees or things of that nature. So I know, okay, it's not my hip. My hip's fully recovered. We're good to go. Yeah, I might have to work on some strengthening, but I can start focusing, pinpointing things now because how it used to be is I would have physical therapy for my back and then they give me pain medications, which didn't work. And when I mean pain medications, I don't mean like opioids. I mean like naproxen, ibuprofen, Tylenol, which sometimes didn't work by itself at all. So I would work on my back with physical therapy, take the pain medications, and it would just revert. And I never understood why. And it's because until I fix the issue, it's gonna keep reverting because it's overcompensating for this issue. So I know I've rambled for about like 15, 16 minutes, and I apologize for that. I just wanted to come up here and talk about my feelings about surgery. Should just made this a whole video, but I guess it's good because I didn't really record a lot the couple days prior. I'm trying to figure out this balance with recording on my working days because with work I can't really record while I'm working. So it's either just I'm going into work, I'm coming out of work. What am I doing at home? If I'm not doing anything at home, then I'm not recording anything. So it's like, I need to find a balance and I don't want to just add stuff to my checklist just to record. I don't want to fabricate my life just to record. But there are things that I need to get done. But unfortunately, a lot of the things that I need to get done, I do on the weekends because that's the time I have, or the days that I have more time. So probably what I'm going to do for the rest of the day I want to get the entryway. No, I've been saying this. I want to get the entryway fully done. It's as simple as just putting like drawers in the little entryway cubbies and figuring out where everything goes, and that's about it. It's that simple. Just gotta do it. So I'm gonna prop up the phone and record that. But other than that, that's my surgery. Obviously I'll probably talk more about it the closer we get, and I'm definitely gonna record before I go in. Don't know how I'm gonna feel before I go out, but we got time to figure that out. But it's less than 30 days now. The clock's ticking. So let me go and get started on this entryway. Hey guys, as you can see, it's the next day, and I did clean up the entryway, as you can see, but I still need to put some things away, like figure out where some decor is going and things like that. But it's the next day because I think like my back is just getting worse. So like I pulled my back last week and it seemed to get better, but now it's worse. So like even sitting like this in a recliner, in a nice like cushy recliner, really hurts. Standing hurts, walking hurts, laying down hurts. Like there's really no position that I found where my back doesn't hurt. And it's not just like a hurt like, oh, it hurts a little bit. Like no, it hurts really bad. And so I had a whole to-do list that I was gonna do today, but the more I'm walking around and the more my boyfriend is looking at me, he's like, you just need to relax. And I was at first like, oh, I'm just gonna push through it because, you know, for work, I'm gonna have to push through. And he's like, well, that's work. You have 2 days off, sit down. So it is Saturday. I'm just gonna chillax as much as possible. I was supposed to go grocery shopping, but I got those delivered today because of everything going on. It's a lot. I think, or well, I and my family think that it's because my cortisone shot in my hip is wearing off, and like we think it might have helped other areas as well, because my hip is also starting to hurt, especially in that front area where I feel like when my labrum is torn and stuff, which it is torn, so you know. But yeah, so sorry that I didn't do it yesterday like I said I was, but I did finish the entryway today. My plan was to show you guys, oh, you know, since this week wasn't really full of anything, I was going to show you my Saturday, and I was going to get my toes done because I got my nails done yesterday, and I wanted my toes to match, and I just know I'm not going to be comfortable getting it done. Hopefully my back calms down and I can do it tomorrow, but I'm not for sure. So, yeah, so that's my week. I hope you guys liked the video. Again, I know it was kind of all over the place, but the main point, I think, was me talking about the surgery and why I'm nervous and everything like that. I try to be as honest as possible, so when my back does hurt, I know I might say it like every day. I just want to be honest with what I'm going through, just in case there's somebody out there going through the same thing. So, because I know for me, especially like when I was going through this back and hip stuff, you know, I know that, like, I wish that there was somebody I could watch that was going through the same thing, but I didn't have that, and I'm hoping that I can be that someone for somebody else. I know I'm very small creator and things like that, but yeah, I just want to be as open as honest with this process and things that are going on in my life, especially as a young person, because a lot of the times when you say, oh, I have hip pain, or I have back problems, or I have this, I have joint issues, I have arthritis, they look at you like, well, you're so young, and it's like, well, I can't really do anything about it. So again, I hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment, anything, whether it's positive, negative, or indifference. I love to hear the comments, just about anything, you know, even if it's questions that you think you're afraid to ask them. You know, it's just, you know, I want to be as open and honest as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.